Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The horrible our English lecturer, Sir Welly Ardiansha, and all of my beloved friends. Today, I would like to present about transition words and phrases. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Huziyatul Izmi. I am an active student of 3rd semester in Sriwijaya State Polytechnic of Accounting major. Let's get started to the first discussion. Definition. The meaning of transition words are what's used to connect two sentences what don't depend on each other. The main use of transition words is to string dependent sentence into one coherent paragraph. Usually, transition words are used to connect two sentences separated by periods. Main functions of transition words. First, ensuring the closeness of a paragraph. 2. Make writing in English easier. 3. Improve readability. 4. Smoothing people when speech. 5. Improve writing style. List of words included in transition words. First, additive transitions is a type of transition words that are used to provide additional information on a previously spoken sentence. There are 6 types of additive transitions, namely, first, additions, 2. Introductions, 3. Reference, 4. Similarity, 5. Identification, 6. Clarification. Example. First, in fact, there are 3 high school students from Indonesia who invented a total cure for cancer. 2. He doesn't want to have a girlfriend because of his career, much less to be married. 3. Moreover, you can also get this extra voucher by buying one more fried chicken here. The transition words include in addition, introductions, reference, similarity, identification, and clarification are as follows. Additions. There are indeed, also, and, or, to, further, moreover. Introductions. There are such as, for example, for instance, as, like, especially, particularly. Reference, there are speaking about this, as for this, considering this, concerning this, regarding this, the fact that with regard to this. Similarity, there are similar, equally, in the same way, likewise, by the same token, in a like manner. Identification, there are, that is to say, namely, specifically, those. Clarifications, there are, that is to say, I mean, to put it another way, in other words. 2. Adversative transitions. Adversative transitions are words used to express the opposite of the previous sentence. There are 5 types of adversative transitions, namely, first, conflict, 2. Emphasis, 3. Concessions, 4. Dismissal, 5. Replacement. Example. First, I like mango, while Ratna likes apple. 2. The teacher explained it as detailed, still the students don't understand. 3. Despite feeling sick, Levi strived to be the champion in that competition. The transition words include in conflict, emphasis, concessions, dismissal, and replacement are as follows. Conflict. There are, but, however, in contrast, by way of contrast, when in fact, while conversely. Emphasis. There are even more, above all, in that, more importantly, besides. Concessions. There are, but even so, nevertheless, nonetheless, although, admittedly, on the other hand, be that as it may. Dismissal. Either way, in either case, whichever happens, whatever happens, in either event, all the same in any case. Replacement. There are, or at least, or rather, instead. 3. Causal transitions. As the name suggests, a causal transition is used to connect the second sentence which has a causal relationship with the first sentence. There are four types of causal transitions, namely, first, cause or reasons, two, effect or result, three, purpose, four, consequence. Example sentence. First, due to the heavy raining, the rail station closes its service temporarily. 2. With this in mind, the project couldn't be done punctually. 3. Please don't eat the noodle, otherwise eat the fried chicken. The transition words include in cause or reason, effect or result, purpose, and consequence are as follows. Cause or reasons. There are for the simple reason that because of the fact, due to the fact that, being that, saying that, in that, science. Effect or result. There are as a result of this, because of this, as a consequence, so much so that, accordingly, in consequence, for this reason. Purpose. There are for the purpose of, with this intention, with this in mind, in that order, for that, in order to the end that. Consequence. Under those circumstances, that being the case, then, if so, in that case, otherwise, if not. 4. Sequential transitions. The word sequential transitions are used to connect two sentences that are in sequential order or chronological. There are 6 types of sequential transitions, namely, first, numerical, 2, continuations, 3, conclusions, 4, digressions, 5, resumptions, 6, summations. Example sentence. First of all, let us thank God for gathering us here in this peaceful place. 2. Finally, we can just let she go by herself. 3. In short, Indonesia got its victory by the struggle of its people. The transition words include in numerical, continuation, conclusion, digression, resumption, and summation are as follows. First, numerical. There are in the first, second, to begin with, initially, at first, to start with, secondly, thirdly, for a start. Continuation. There are subsequently, before this, previously, afterwards, eventually, after this, next. Conclusion. To conclude with as a final point, in the end, eventually, finally, at last, lastly. Digression. There are to change the topic incidentally, by the way. Resumption. There are to get back to the point, to return to the subject, to resume, anyhow, anyway, at any rate. Summation. As was previously stated, as has been mentioned, given these points to summarize on the wall, thereover, overall. Okay, thank you. I think that's all about my presentation. Hopefully, my presentation will be beneficial for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.